rings. Hopefully you can hear me, all the poppers or whatever that is out there. Jeez. Go out in the mountains or something. Another, I don't know. We'll see how this year goes. No expectations. Alright, make sure it's all systems go here. Okay. Alright, I guess we're in the new year. And yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into that. Maybe grade F society can upgrade to grade D society. Well, some will. Some will upgrade. Most will, stay in Nowhereville. But, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, like, grade F meat has to say grade F. But some of it can evolve. Right, Angel Worry. Oh, yeah, thank you everyone for posting questions. Happy New Year. Yeah, and then some. Anyway, any messages from Benevolent Dragon Collective 2026? Just more of your cat energy will come through. More of your feline collective will show itself at times. You also have dolphin energy. That's the Syrian. I'm not sure if you're going to actually see a dolphin, or you might just get the vibe of it at some point. Maybe. Yeah. Tropical waters, tropical energy. Any messages from Archangel? Angelic, Archangel. I think it's Archangel, I guess. Either way, hopefully it's the same thing. Show a sword. You're gathering data for your next mission. It's here, but your next mission going forward. So I don't know. What do you feel on that? Yeah, just it's cryptic, of course. Maybe more knowledge about your family, your mother, possibly something that needs to be released. Go by what you feel on that. Annie, Happy New Year. When my mother was here at my place, she felt presence standing behind her. At her right, can you tell me who that was? I think that was you. Well, her spirit guide was there, but I think you were there too. Yeah, just sort of like a soft disclosure for her. Yeah, she can't handle the truth. Any messages from upcoming year about doing your spiritual work? Well, I feel like I'll also be taking it easy too. Well, resting, not all year, but just take that for everyone, but just resting, but also gathering more of your knowledge. I say Arcturian energy is connected to the biblical time period, so I don't know, just a biblical time, whatever. Arcturian energy might show up possibly, depending on how you feel, how deeply you're connected to their frequency. I feel like they're assisting you. Yeah, just let that evolve as it needs to. Yeah, Andrew Ring said, "Do I have any guys at this point?" Yeah, they just, how they are. They're just sort of sitting by the candy machine. They don't know what they're doing. You are guiding yourself, but you do have assistance. It's just that, yeah, they're kind of pointless on my end too, but um, there's still somebody's there. Like your mother's there. So they're keeping you alive, let's put it that way. Question 2, when my kidney infection finally here to see healed this year. I've had it every day for 3.5 years. Yeah, but well, that's asking that as if you're gonna win the lottery. I think you'll um I don't know, because it's happening for a reason there. It just shows, yeah, it's an exit point energy. Doesn't mean you have to take it. It's something about, it can be healed somewhat, but it feels like it won't be perfect. They'll still have some issues. Will it heal this year? It's not clear. Possibly yes. I'm not getting a full energy on that because you're still. I feel like you're still clearing some karma. I'm also not sure if you need to be here physically or not too. So just remember that. So if you feel like you need to be here physically, you'll be here physically. Let's put it that way. You'll know. Just to, just so it's like a bridge. Your kidney is kind of like a bridge with holes in it. I know it sounds bad, but you're finding a way to get around it. Like this bridge is like in Indiana Jones, the Temple of Doom. That bridge is kind of falling apart. But I feel like you will get to the other side. It doesn't make it all fall apart. Yeah, I mean, other side meaning like you'll continue your path here physically, but you'll know. You will know in yourself. Bobby, my mom is going down to Florida to see her father. He would die any moment. His body is feeling him. How is his soul doing? Leaving messages from his daughters and his family. Smek has had enough of being a physical being. I feel like he hates being physical now. I guess because his body's been deteriorating for such a long time. But of course, everyone in the family is so physically obsessed. I'm not sure if there's any messages for them, but it's a message for you to realize how physically connected your family is, like how they hold on to and ignore everything that you're saying, not completely, but I mean, they're all kind of the same, whether just a physically bound people, headstrong and just stubborn. And you're here guiding the way. So he probably won't leave until she gets there. She'll be there, then he'll at some point leave. So I feel like he's holding on for right now. But yeah, I feel like he's had enough. It's like, screw this body crap. I guess he's finally seen all the light, you can say. Any message around me? Recently, any messages? Just take it slow. I realize the collective is driving in neutral. I mean, a lot of it's not going anywhere. Yeah, you're like light years away, as you know. I feel like you're 7 years in the future. Of course, you're a lot more than that energetically, but it feels like I get 7 years ahead of time. So that's why your timeline might not always feel like it's where it should be and all that, and you feel things should be further than they are, and so on. There's reasons for all of that. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's helpful or not, but you're ahead of schedule. Crystal, Happy New Year. Yeah, any messages? I just see that the ghost realm. I see spirits in the astral coming around you, or something like that. Something. Um, yeah. So yeah, clear energy, whatever it might be. So yeah, just put positive energies out there. I mean, question. I've done a lot of clearing in 2025. Very optimistic. Same thing. Just do the same. Yeah, same frequency clearings. Yep. Jane. Yeah, just do. Yeah, just take it easy. Jane. Do I have a galactic or any other connections with Bear Mountain? Um, Atlantean energies, you could say. Yeah, and also, well, Lifetime is Indian, Native American. Yeah, he lived there. Well, he lived in the mountain there. I don't know if it was called. It wasn't called Silver City. City. There was no city. So, Wendy and I climbed Bear Mountain last week and sat in the medicine wheel and wondered on a special feeling area and messages. Well, both of you were Indians, Native Americans there, sisters. You lived there at Sitting Bull, so you that tribe. There might have been other group. It was definitely so. I don't know if City Bull was even there, but I see City Bull. Well, of course, they're not going to know about history. History is going to record everything. So, Sitting Bull tribe. Yeah, at some point. Could be a parallel reality, could be anything there, but yeah, you definitely been there. So yeah, you're kind of like full circle there. Both of you being there, you've been there definitely in past lives, and you're just sort of clearing the frequencies from another lifetime because it was kind of rough, as you can imagine. So yeah, so the places that you've been going to, you've been clearing from other lifetimes. That's I believe the Native American stuff. Of course, the Native American might feel alien. Cloud Waterfall is moving this new year in my path. I feel like I can't afford a regular apartment. I'm I swear I have two. I wanted two things to change. Well, if you can't afford to move, then you just need to stay where you are. It's a possibility, but it feels like you're there for a reason, though. Yeah, you're clearing yourself. You're clearing out old energies. But if the opportunity opens up to move, then please do. But it feels like you need to be there for right now. But still, focus on moving now at some point. Question two: what's with Antarctica? Nazis at bases there, and so did other governments. What exactly is down there? I heard a cold fusion bomb went off, so everything is frozen. I'm not sure about that. It's cold because it's the climate. That's just no one knows everything that's going on there. But yeah, there's definitely Nazi frequencies there. Of course, all through South America too. No, there's a lot of secret ops stuff going on there. It's like a no-fly zone. It's for all the some of the shadow elite get together. Usually, is their government people there. So yeah, I don't know about a cold fusion bomb. Did that? I don't know. Possibly in the past, no one really knows. I don't know. I think it's a little bit extreme because Gaia can do her thing. She's this is her planet. She can do whatever she wants there. So yeah, they're not. Man is not that complex. Man's not that together. you know. But I imagine they have drop bombs there for sure at some point. Yeah, they have. Yeah, the gross human. Jillian, any messages for me? Just do the best you can. Just I don't know. Just keep digging through your stuff and just I don't know. Just just like last year, basically. It's baby steps. Yeah. Question 2: what's popping in astral? Just all that negative stuff that you're still trying to clear. It's still around. It still hasn't cleared out. So, especially if you're having dreams of it. See, if you have a dream about other people clearing your stuff, it's better that you're cleaning out your own stuff. It should be you on the floor clearing the energy, cleaning your frequency, and not someone else. So, it's best to focus on that. Diane, can you give me more tips on clearing our energy fields? I tried. Red candle can only, well, mantras. Mantra is just clearing, just mantras. Just write a mantra to clear out demonic energies or demonic influences, things like that. You find them online, or you can make you write your own. But just really, it's like reversing spells, basically, is what it is. Question 2: is my trickster being totally gone? Well, that's something you would know. Seeing how you're not sure if you clear out your energy, it's probably not gone completely. So it's just like I say, just you put the intention to keep clearing it out. I mean, you're the one who should have that answer. It doesn't feel like it's completely gone, no. Sarah, Christmas Eve, I was very happy. Sitting in front of the computer when I felt the energy left my side, and then immediately another energy rushed in. My room began to shake, and suddenly became very dizzy for the past 24 hours. What happened? 24 hours. What was one energy trying to protect me? Yeah, your guardian angels were protecting you, but it feels like a reptilian shadow being. Yeah, reptilian. It feels like from your. I don't know. It's like it's from your physical part, your twin flame here, but also I feel some of your mother's energy there. I don't know how you feel if she's been fully healed or not. She still has some issues. She's not trying to attack you, just like she just has some unresolved energy, it seems. But you have to feel that one out. I get some of like a mother from another reality. It doesn't necessarily have to be your mother in this reality. I just have to feel it. Yeah, just Egyptian energy. It's good just to clear out the Egyptian frequencies. What's not necessary. Question 2: personal message from my higher self regarding what can I accomplish? Just your artistic. I get flavor. Artistic persona. Yeah, just keep going. That's what's keeping you going. That's actually because when you do your artistic work, wherever it might be, it is clearing your energy. It's keeping you here. It's very important. Yeah, it's grounding you. So you're doing it for yourself, but also sharing with others. That's fine. But it's keeping you alive in a good way. This is not life or death, but I think you understand it's good for you overall. So make sure this is still working. Okay. Chris, Maris felt after I told her that I did send recently roses to her, like physically. Well, if it's physically, yeah, I feel like she appreciated it. I'm not sure how that, she feels very confused as a person. She doesn't know who she is. So yeah, she's all over the place. She's driving the car and she's in the passenger seat at the same time. Almost feels like she's driving the car off the road. Meaning she doesn't know what to do with herself, basically. That's another reason why you're having difficulties connecting with her. Because she's just, her foot's on the brake and then it's on the gas, and then she's in, she's in a dead end. She don't know what she's doing. December 31st, I did see in my dream my mother, ex-partner. He has friends catch me and search for some things from me. What happened? He's got some trickster energy around him. Yeah, just clear the energy. Just tell him not to come around you anymore. Yeah, just tell him no, no more, never again. And anyone else from your mother, they don't need. Yeah, you don't need. He's kind of like a lost soul. Yeah, just yeah, it's gonna happen. These beings are just kind of, succubuses are just pain in the ass. Incubus, just a mess. Sarah has spent this year singing by my son's side because he won't leave when I beg him to. Tell him people are taking pieces of our soul to sell to the demonic realm. Uh, for me, this is the worst case scenario in the end of the world. You are online every day calling these people out for pathetic creatures. I promised myself I would look away from you. Your words are so soulless. Hopefully that someone out there stands against Lucifer. Yeah. Um, but just be careful. Yeah, just as you know, be careful what you tell your son because he's kind of, you know, he's not with it as you are. So, but yeah, no, you're fighting a good fight. No, I think you're. Besides that, I think you're doing great. Yeah, it just, yeah, the never. Well, doesn't mean it's a never-ending battle. It's just this is a crucial point. If they're pushing on you this hard, that shows that they are losing. It's just, yeah, you are coming more into your power as you probably do feel that, even if you feel all of the stress around you and everything. So, yeah, just be careful of what you tell your son, as you know, because he's not. It's like as you evolve more, he devolves until he's ready to. He just, and he's a kid too. Kids usually go against their parents anyway. They rebel. So, you say potato, he says potato. It's something like that. It's something he's just not where you are. If he has experienced this stuff, he's still not, you know, still not there. But you're doing great. You are doing great. You're here. We're all here, for better or for worse, right? Julia, when new gifts would develop, 2026. You just go deeper, as you know, into the astral realms where you're doing some more releasing, as you know, but it's necessary. But I feel like you get more balance. So yeah, it might feel like you're going into a crazier realm, and you are definitely maturing for sure. It's just they don't feel grounded, and you're doing the best you can. But it's like you're slicing a cake, but it's a big cake, and you want this to, you want to feel more grounded and more less isolated. But everything that you're doing with everyone that you're connected to is playing definitely a big role in your healing upgrade. I mean, I definitely see you doing more spiritual work in the future, you know, as a profession at some point, if that's what you want to do. You're just laying the groundwork for it, if that's what you want. Yeah. And but you're not you're having a clear head, um, and clearing out the propaganda. That's number one. And you'll see all sides, let's put it that way. And you're of course where you're located, the belly of the beast, right? New England. Yeah. Well, it's fighting the good fight. There's probably more to it than that, but question two, what information sure about the Japanese. My Japanese after a lifetime. Hmm. Well, that's a tough one because there's several lifetimes there. I mean, there's lifetimes of you. There's alternative timelines. I mean, I feel like you were there during the bomb and felt it. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't think you. I don't know. I'm not sure if you want to tap into that, but as an alien, I see you as an Arturian being, seeing it go off also when it was necessary during World War II. And yeah, you know what? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like you're. I mean, I know you have all these different connections, but I feel like you have the Arturian energy. Yeah, I don't normally see this. Yeah, but I feel like one of the reasons you're here is because of the World War II situation, and you brought a lot of baggage with you too, because you're clearing out. But also, you use it to help others. You have a reason for it. It's not, all the SSP stuff. You have a reason for it. It's not just to, yeah, just help. It's just something that you wanted to explore, and you see how many are drowning, and you just want to do the right thing for yourself. So, but yeah, it feels like as an Arcturian being, you saw the whole process of World War II it all unfold as an observer. It felt like it was necessary for human development. And even those alien beings that are shutting down those rockets and all the the bombs and all, I feel like you've done that in the Pacific, or in the 50s. But you took everything very seriously. But you know, we can say some of this SSP stuff you have, you're just it's part of your I don't know your human development. You feel like you can just handle it, and if it's as difficult. It's like I get like he's like a human jacket, just understand the human race. Crash course. DJ, I'm in setting and intention to light my frequency and release all trauma from my field. How's my energy look? Is there anything still weighing me down or hiding in blind spots I'm not seeing? Mother energy still needs to be cleared. Is some of that um, parents energy? I get Aztec timelines. Uh, kind of, yeah. You don't have to go into all the details of that, but it feels like you were there, like you were their kid, but they're Aztec beings, and they were kind of brutal. Not necessarily, it's just a brutal time to be alive. They weren't necessarily being brutal to you, but it feels like you definitely had connections with them. But they were very connected to the third dimension, but even then, you were more spiritually aware, like you are now. And, you saw the error of their ways. There's wasn't much you can do, but yeah. Yeah, you've always been a higher dimensional being. So it's good to remember that. Which to keep sensing a I don't know gestational phase. I mean, I guess I don't know how to pronounce that gestational phase. That's a word I don't know how to see very often. Let's look it up. Oh yeah, no wonder I don't know. No wonder I've never heard of it. Yeah, like something. wants to be born, but not through the old structures I've known. Is there anything coming for this phase or guides? Well, yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, it's like your well, think like I know it sounds bad, but like failed childbirths. Um, yeah, think of it that. I don't know if it's in this lifetime, but in other lifetimes, yeah, just do a clearing on that for sure. Yeah, just well, think about Earth's history of miscarriages and all that. Throughout, just having all these incarnations and how things have been pretty brutal. Yeah, I would just do a clearing on all of that. Just any lifetime where you're gonna have a child, things didn't work out, just clear all of that. Yeah, yeah, you don't need to go through this. It's all past. It feels like it's all past life stuff. Wow, that's a big deal. That's cool that you're seeing that, but yeah, this is you coming into your power. But so that just shows you it's been hanging around you for such a long time. Native American incarnations and so on. Yes, European lives. Yeah, it's been rough here. Yeah, so just you can also release. Well, I just focus on clearing that energy out. Yeah, yeah, clear out whatever that wasn't born in the past. And you can say allow more of your higher dimensional self to come through for sure. But definitely clearing out any old fetus energies from previous lifetimes. You don't need to go through that anymore. That just shows you it's been lingering though. Oh, that's intense. That's quite intense. So yeah, just bring in your light. Yeah, whatever you need to do on that this holiday season. Osmani, any exciting coming my path this year? Um, I don't know if you're looking for the partner relationship energies. It depends. It's what do you want? Or just connecting more to. It's really what you want. You want to connect more to yourself, and do your thing. But if you want to bring a partner energy, just realize what you're dealing with. Just realize the collective here is not exactly aligned with itself. It's a mess. But yeah, do what you got. Just either way, you're connected to you, and that's good. You are moving past past, your old self. Uh, Question two: what past connections do I have with my friend? William? Is it William? William? Um, yeah, I've known each other, twin, you say souls in a previous incarnation. Yeah, so just, yeah, just, yeah, two of you are just, bringing in a loving energy. Yeah, just been there for each other in previous incarnations. Brothers also in past life. Unicorns. Yeah, just partners in crime, you could say. So, I feel like this person's been like a father figure in the past. You've been a mother to her, so yeah, you've had all these different connections. So yeah, you're just yeah, you need each other now, as you can see, at least at some level. So yeah, that's good. All right, thank you everyone for posting your questions, and well, let's bring in the new year something more encouraging. All right, blessings.